Hello students, this is exercise 6.4 square root. Now, before starting exercise, so we have I have written four numbers and we will understand how to find the square root by these four examples. Then we will start exercise, right? So before, you know, getting in the square root, what we will do? 5, 4, 7, 5, 6. 5, 4, 7, 5, 6. First of all, we have to make a pair to find the square root. How will you make a pair here? You will start from the right side. From the right side, two digits you will take as a group. Now you can see there is no group, so you will put here 0, and this is the group of two. In this case, 1, 2, and 3. In this case, 1, 2, 3, no grouping, so we will put here 0. Now, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now grouping is done. This is the first step. Now we will enter into the next part. We will write like this, right? So now first pair is 5. So what is that number by which you can get 5? What is the square number? Because we want that number which is multiplied by itself. We will get 5. Or you can say that 5 is any perfect square. No. Because if you multiply 2 by 2, we are getting 4. If you multiply by 3 and 3, we are getting 9. 9 is more than this, so we will approach to the lowest one. So it means we will write it 2 and 2 here, and result will be here. See, right? Now, 1, 2 we will write here also. What we will do, these two we will add, and the product of these two we will write. Means product of these two we will write here, and addition we will write. Clear? This was the first step. Now we will subtract it, what we will do, we do in division also. And what is the next pair? Next pair you have to note down. Now check, suppose, okay, now this is 4. So what you have to place here, suppose you are placing here, for example, 3. So you have to place here also 3 and here 3. So it means any number which you are writing here, that will be placed at 3 places. 3, 3 and 3. And what we do here, the product of this one we write here, and addition we write here. So if I do the product here, 9, and it will be 129. Now you can check for 4 also. If we do 4 here, then it is 16. So it is more than this. It means this one is correct. 3 is a good number for us. Right now. So it will be 46 now. Now it is 8. It is 1. We will take the next number. So what you have to place here, so that you will get 6, because this was the last option. So you can see here, this is 6. And how can you get a 6? Either by 4 4 or either by 6 6. If you put here 4, so you will get 4 4 is 16, 4 6 is 24, 25, 4 4 is 16, and 2 18. It means 4, we are completely finding the same number. It means the remainder is 0. So we can say that on the basis of this remainder also, this number is a perfect square. Right? And how can we write this number? This number will be written in this form. Like square root of 5 4 7 5 6 is equal to 234. And you can check the square of this number will be equal to this. Right? So this is the one. Now come to the next point. You have to do some more sums for, whenever you do more practice on these particular sums, this particular steps for a square root, that will be in your mind always. Now what we will get here? 39. 39 is a perfect square? No. So what we will do here? Definitely, if we take 6, 6 is a 36, and 7, 7, 7 is a 49. 49 is greater, so it means we will keep 6 here. So 6 here, it is 12, and 36 we have already did. Next term is 0, 6. So it is 2 or 3. If we will put here 3, it will be more than 306. So 2 is better option. So it will be 244, and here we will add 4, 2 and 1. And what we will get here? Sorry, 6. And what is the next? This one, right? Suppose we are putting, if you want 5, then we should put here 5. This one, this is not always true that you will get the same number here. We are assuming, are we getting a same number or not? So if 5 5 are 25, 5 4 are 22, 2 2 and 6. It means it is correct. So 625 is the square root of 390625 is equal to 6. Right? I think now it is more clear than the other sums. First sum you were seeing as a very difficult, but in second your difficulty level will be lesser than the previous one. Now 4. So 2 to the 4 completely. That is 4. What is next? So can we take 3? 3 if you take it will be greater than this one, because 43, 3 3 is 9 and 12, 120. We cannot take. So it means we have to take 2 here. So it is 84, it is 44, it is 9, and next number 72. I think it will go 2 times. So 2 to the 4, 2 4 the 8, 8. This one. I am removing this one. Now it will be 4. Okay, I will start from here a little bit because we have to place one more number. So it is here 8, 9. And what is next? 4. So what we have to put here? 2. 2 to the 4, 2 4 the 8, 8, and 2 4 the 8. Oh, sorry, it will be 8. So it will be, we have taken 2, then one more 2, then one more 2, and then 1. Means 4 times 2 we have to take. So it means square root of this one is 4 times 2220. Now this one 9, 3 3 is a 9. First one is a perfect square. And next one we are getting 5. One time it will go there. It is 6, it is 62. Next number is 34. So how many times? One time only. So 621. It will be 622. So it will be 1 and 49. Right? Okay. Now what is next? Can we find a number here for the next one? Just think. Because if you are putting here, okay, 1 minute. This is 3 3 is a 9, correct? And 3 3 6. And you have taken 65. It was one time has gone there. Then you get a 6 here. And taken here 34, right? So please remember here what we have to do. Just think. The 3 3 is a 9, perfect, right? And you have taken now 9 is completely 0. Then you have taken 6, and from there you have taken another pair, that is 65. Now what is next? Because at last we are getting a remainder different way, in different way. So here you have to be very concentrated. You have to make a focus here. You are having 4, right? And here you are getting 62, and next pair you are getting, if suppose you will put here minimum 1, so it will go greater than 430. It means it is not possible here. So what we will do, we cannot put here 1. So what we will put here? We can't put anything here. So the best way is take next pair. If you are taking next pair, there are 2 digits you have taken. So because of that digit, 1 we are taking here, 1 0 and 1 0 we will put here. And then you will see that it will go by 7, and you will get this one. So it means if you are seeing that now divisibility or after putting any number, we are not getting, equal to that number or less than that number, then we have to, take the another pair. And because of another pair, because one time you can take only one pair. If there is any problem, it means after taking one pair, it is not, you are not able to find, then we have to note down another pair with the two zeros. One zero we will put in quotient and one zero we will put with this one, right? Now we will start exercise. I hope this square root part is clear to all. So question number one, which is find the square root of each of the following. It is very easy question. 2304. And you know that if we want the square root of this one, firstly we will make a pair. Then 5 5s are 25. It means it is less than 25. So we have to go with the 4. 16. It will be 8. And it will be 704. And how many times? Because we want 2. So it will be, I think, 8. So 8 8 is 64. And 8 8 is 64, 70. So it means what we will write here? Square root of 2304 is 40. Now, I think second part also it is same, 4489. Because there are, 4-digit questions, 4-digit numbers are there. So I think they are more easier because in one or two steps you will get the answer. So it is 7 7 is 49. It is less than, so it means we will go with 6, 36, 6, 12, 8, 89, and what is 7? 7 7 is 49, 8, okay, 67. So square root of 4489 is 67. So I hope you can do all parts of question number 1 easily now. Right? Now I am coming to the question number 2, where find the number of digits in the square root of each of the following numbers without any calculation. Right? So question number 2. Question number 2 is very simple. Suppose, we have to find how many digits will be in the square root. We are not here to find any type of square root, but yes, we will find how many digits will be there in the square. Suppose I am taking 64. So if you start, to find the square root, so you will place a bar first. So how many bars we have to place here? One bar. So it means number of bars, I'm giving you this formula, is equal to number of digits in the square root. Simple. If 64 is containing one bar, it means one digit. If you can see the next one, 144. 144. We start a bar from here. How many bars? Two bars. So it means number of digits are two. I think it is more simpler than the others. 4489. 4489. How many bars? Two bars. So it means two digits. Okay, 27225. 1, 2, 3. How many bars? Three bars. So three digits. If there is 390625. 1, 2, 3. How many bars? 3. So 3 digits. So it means in the square root of this one, 3 digits will be there. Right? Now, next question is find the square root of the following decimal numbers. So how can we find the square root of decimal? I have taken one example here. Right? So you can see, okay, what you call this part before decimal? This is called whole part, right? Complete number. And this is called decimal part. So with, whenever you are putting a bar for whole part, we have the same procedure which we were having in the previous one. But for the decimal part, we start the putting the bar from the left side. So it means for 77 we put the bar from here. We know very well, because every number which we have done in the previous questions, that was a whole number, means complete number. So it means we starting the bar from left side, sorry, right to left. In this case we put a bar from here. Suppose one number is putting here, for example, so we will put here 0, so that that bar can be completed. But there is complete, I think, two pairs, so there is no problem, right? Now same procedure we are following. 2 to the 4, this is 2 to 4, it is 0, and 77 we will take. One time it will go, it is 41, 42, and it you will get here 36. Now after this you have to note down this one, and before this we are having point, so point will place here. Simple. Now the question is same. What we have to get here, what we have to multiply so that we can get 3642 or less than 3642. So I think that will be more comfortable if suppose you are putting here 7 for the 28 something, 2800. So it means 8 will be more comfortable. 8 8 the 64, 8 to the 16, 16 6 22, 4 8 4 the 32 and 34, right? And this one will be 8, this will be 1 and 2, and next number you can take 16 3. Now I think 5, because we are having 5, so 5 times, and so you will get 8 to 5, right? So it means it is completely perfect square. So for decimals you have to just see only the decimal part. We have to start the grouping or taking a bar from left side, and for complete number we start from right side. This is the only difference, right? Now we can start question number 1. Question number 1 is very easy. 2.56. Now you can see this is the whole part, only one number is there, so we will put one bar here, one bar. So what it will be, 1 1 ja 1, we will add 2, then point we will place here, it is what is 6, we will get 156. Simple. Suppose you are having 51.84, so 51.84 before decimal there is 2 only, and here this one, so and this is 7 7 ja 49, 14, 2, point is here, point we will put here, and next one what you will get, 2 284, 7.2. So for square root of decimal procedure is same, right? Now question number 4. Find the least number which must be subtracted from each of the following, right? Before this, read the question carefully. Find the least number which must be subtracted from each of the following numbers so that we can get a perfect square. It is, in prime factorization we have done such type of questions where we have done what we have to multiply and what we have to divide, but here what we have to subtract. Okay, before this one I want to take you to one example, small example. Suppose I am saying I am dividing this 10 by 3. So 3 3s are 9. What I am getting here? 1. So what should be subtracted from 10 so that this 10 can be divisible by 3? If you see, if I remove remainder from this, means 10 minus 1. So what you will get? It means this remainder can be 0 when this 10 can be a 9. And when this 10 can be a 9 when this remainder can be subtracted. So it means whatever the remainder will come here, it means if that is subtracted from the number, then that will be a divisible by 3. In this case also, whatever the remainder we will get in the square root, till now so we are getting 0 remainder, but in this case definitely we will not get. If we are getting, then we will say that there is no need for subtraction because it is already a perfect square. but they are asking to make it a perfect square. So what we will do, first of all, we will do the square root. So I have made the pair, 2 2s are 4, 2 4, it will be 0, 0 2 is left. Now you can see we cannot go forward. What is remainder here? 2. So what we have to subtract? So we will write here 2 should be subtracted. So if we subtract 2 from 402, we will get what? 400. And if you see, 400 is a perfect square, right? So this is the question. Now, if 1989 we have to check. So it is 4 4 the 16, it is 3 and 89, 4 4 8. And how much time it will go? Because if I multiply by 5, so it will be more than 400. 4 times it will go. 4 4 the 60, 16 and 33. So it is 5. This is the remainder. So it means it should be subtracted from this. So 1989 minus 53. So you will get 1936. If you subtract it, you will get, what? 389. Right? So if you 336, sorry. So you will get 44. So square root of this one is 44, because this 389 will be 336 here. If we subtract 53 from this. That is why, right? In this case, 6 is not applicable here. So it is 25, 5, 5, 10. So what we are getting here? 7, 5, 0. And I think 7 times. Yes, 7 times. So what we are getting? 1. So it means 3250 minus 1. So it is 3249 we will get. And what will be the square root of 3249? It will be 57. So this is the, questions related to what must be subtracted. Questions are very easy because the conceptual part is same, like a division. That is why we call it division method, right? So I hope everything is clear till fourth question. And in the next video, we will complete this exercise. So please watch that video also and complete all sums. Thank you.